We finally made it to the Baltic Sea. Now don't get me wrong, I like mountains, I like lakes, but there's nothing better than spending a day at the sea. And that's exactly what we're going to do today here in Sopot. Enjoy the day at the sea and take you around the city.
Now there's no better place to start this video off than right here on the beach of beautiful Sopot. Sopot is supposedly one of the #1 summer destinations to come and check out in Poland, and that's exactly why we came here today to check this beautiful place out. We hopped on a train and it only took us roughly around 10 minutes, super fast, very convenient from the city of Gdansk. So this is #2 for us out of the Tri-Cities. We still have one more to go after this, but let's check out and see what Sopot has to offer.
So one of the first stops in today's video is the pier of Sopot here. It is one of the longest piers and longest wooden piers in all of Europe, with over 500 meters. And believe it or not, you actually have to pay entrance in order to get on this pier. It's 9 zloty per person, and we've never paid entrance to just walk on a pier, but that's what we're going to do now and check this pier out.
This pier itself apparently stretches all the way to the Bay of Gdansk. Super interesting, and there's plenty of people out and about wandering around here on the pier itself. Now, pier in Polish is molo, and you can see the sign that indicates where you need to go in the actual center of Sopot, and you're greeted when you come onto the pier with beautiful views all along the stunning beaches here as well. It is July, but it is still relatively in the low 20s, so I am wearing a hoodie and Naomi's wearing long pants in July. We are on the Baltic Sea nonetheless, but I'm sure it gets a lot warmer coming into the end of July and early August.
Now from this beautiful pier you can even see the shipyard of Gdansk far in the distance that we have seen in our last video when we were on the boat. It looks really stunning, and you obviously have an open view all over the Bay of Gdansk. Now on this lovely pier you have a selection of cafes and restaurants, and we even saw the option to buy tickets to hop on a boat and take a trip around the bay here, or even get off, for example, in Gdansk or in Sopot, and I think that would be absolutely amazing.
First impression for me personally of Sopot. Sopot seems like the quiet little brother of Gdansk, and it seems to be here simply for the pleasure and leisure of the people that live in the Tri-City areas. And you can see exactly that it's doing the right job. There's so many people here enjoying their time, beautiful beach, and then you have this stunning pier as well, with so many different opportunities to escape normal life, whether it's your 9-to-5 job or you may have a family that you want to bring on a quick vacation to the beach. Sopot seems like the perfect destination for all of that. If you guys have cash to splash as well, there is higher end options of boat trips that you can take here from Sopot as well. This beautiful yacht here is around 5,600 zloty for just a 3-hour ride, which comes out to roughly around 11 to 1,200 euro. So if you do have a bit of spare cash to blow and you want to come and enjoy life for a few days here, that's open for you too. It's definitely not a budget destination, Sopot. We're seeing plenty of high-end places, beautiful restaurants as well, and I'm sure that if you want to spend a pretty penny, this is the place to do it in Poland. Speaking of Poland as well, this is something that is really standing out to me personally. Poland really does have it all when it comes to nature and accessibility to certain activities. You have the inland, which is obviously most of Poland is inland Central Europe, but then you also have access to beautiful coastline such as here at the Baltic Sea. So nature, mountains, lakes, ocean, beautiful sunshine during the summer and nice cold winters. What more could you ask for? Poland literally has it all. Thankfully, because we got some good weather finally here at the coast, tomorrow we're planning on going and checking out Gdynia, which is supposedly one of the youngest, if not the youngest, cities in all of Poland. And you can actually see the cliffs over in the distance of Gdynia. Just off here in the distance you have Orłowo, which is somewhere that was actually recommended for us to go and check out. There's supposedly some stunning cliffs over there on the way to Gdynia itself, so we definitely have to stop off and check those out at some point as well.
Now, Sopot is known to be a resort and spa destination of Poland, obviously the summer destination of Poland as well. And we actually have a perfect view onto one of those resorts, which is the Grand Hotel here in Sopot, and it just looks absolutely beautiful. It is directly located at this what seems like a never-ending beach here in the bay, and it's just so stunning. We just saw that you can even take a speedboat in the bay of Sopot or in the bay of Gdansk, and it looks like a lot of fun. They're kind of driving really fast paced in an 8 motion. It looks like a lot of fun. I would love to do that actually. Directly in front of the pier you have this little market that is just super cute. You have loads of market stands from like different areas from all over the world. We saw some Peruvian stuff, we saw Afghan cuisine, we saw Iranian cuisine, Chinese, Polish, and so on. So you have loads and loads of options here, and today we decided to mix it up a little bit. We went with some dim sum, so the Chinese pierogi. Sauce is supposedly very spicy, so I just want to give it a try by itself. Yeah.
Not that spicy,
Not
no?
very spicy, no. It didn't burn at all.
There seems to be like chili flakes and stuff like that in there. Check out these. These are like dumplings, dim sum dumplings. They kind of do resemble pierogi in some form, but they are obviously a little bit different. We decided to go for chicken and mushroom inside, so cannot wait to give this a go.
Shiitake mushrooms.
Shiitake mushrooms.
Let's give it a dip. All right.
Give her a dip.
I hope it's not going to be super hot. Is it hot?
Is it hot?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, really good.
Really good. Smell is amazing.
So there's chicken and the mushrooms in there, but you can also taste a little bit of coriander or cilantro depending on where you come from. It's really tasty. Very good.
10 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Nice. All right, guys, here we go. First take for me of the dim sum. We went for forks, by the way, because chopsticks and me, they just don't go together. But check it out. I got a healthy serving of those chili flakes, pepperoncino, whatever you want to call it, on there. Oh my god, that's so good. Yes, the texture is incredible. Definitely a little bit different than the traditional Polish style pierogi. I know so many different cuisines like to make their own take on dumplings and stuff like that. This dim sum is awesome, so tasty.
Why do you whisper?
So now that our bellies are nice, warm and full of that amazing street food that we got here in Sopot, let's do a little bit of Poland trivia, just like we did in the Olsztyn video not so long ago. So, what is the longest river in Poland?
The Vistula River?
The Vistula or the Wisla, I'm going to guess, is definitely the longest one. I believe that it stretches all the way from here, actually, from Dansk, the neighboring city of Sopot, and it stretches all the way down to roughly around Bielsko-Biała. So, what is the highest point in Poland?
Szydzielnia?
Szydzielnia?
Or maybe, I don't know, more, no, it's not that high actually, Szydzielnia. What was the mountain called where Morskie Oko is? Like the Tatras?
Risi.
Risi.
Yeah. Or YSY. I think that we're both going to be on the same page there for that one. That must be the highest point.
Reese's Buttercups is the highest point of Poland.
Out of the cities that we have visited so far, being in Poland now for just over 2 months, what in your opinion is the cultural capital of Poland?
Oh my god. I would have, out of the cities that we visited so far, maybe Wrocław?
Wrocław?
I don't know. Difficult question.
I'm gonna definitely guess as a culture capital, somewhere where you can experience a lot of Poland's culture and true authentic you know, cuisine, etc. I would definitely say Zakopane. If I had to pick somewhere, it would be somewhere between Zakopane and Krakow. But yeah, let us know, guys, down in the comments what you would answer to these questions that we just asked there. Let's go and explore a little bit more of beautiful, sunny Sopot. All right, guys, let's give spiciness another try. We decided to get a chocolate-covered chili here in the market just at the beginning of Monte Cassino in Sopot. This thing looks really strange and interesting. I'm wondering if it is actually spicy, so let's give it a go. Oh my god. It's actually just really sweet, very crunchy and very fresh. It's actually really delicious as well. You have to try this.
Wouldn't have thought that. Let's give this a try. Okay. Is it actually not spicy?
Super sweet.
I was hoping for spicy this time.
It's really tasty. It's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do we? Oh, it is spicy.
Oh.
I'm getting spice now.
Oh, you might be getting
maybe
the flakes
because
inside.
of the seeds.
The seeds, yeah, the seeds.
It is a little bit spicy, but it's such a weird combination. I really didn't think that it would taste good, but it's actually really delicious. And now the spice kicks in as well. Spiciness achieved.
All right, guys, we want to give you an idea of what it looks like right now on Monte Cassino here in Sopot. Check it out. It's absolutely beautiful right now. Today is Friday, the 8th of July. Check it out. There's the oldest pub in Sopot, apparently. Interesting.
How old is the oldest pub in Sopot?
Yeah, that's actually interesting.
Like, is it an achievement or is it just like, you know, a pub?
Yeah, I don't even know how old Sopot is. It's probably relatively new in comparison to the rest of Poland, obviously. But yeah, guys, this is it. This is Monte Cassino, July 2022. Lots of beautiful restaurants. Amazing, amazing place. Definitely add Sopot to your list if you haven't been here already. It's well worth checking out, and probably actually certainly ranks as one of our favorite places that we've seen so far here in Poland.
Sopot got its city rights in 1901, according to Wikipedia, so
wow,
not that young.
That is young. That is actually really young when you put into perspective. Like, a lot of European cities are older than 1,000 years. So 1901, that's a young city. Wow. Very beautiful nonetheless though. There's plenty of things to do. There's so many tourists around. We have heard basically nothing but English since we arrived here. Obviously plenty of Polish people are here as well on their holidays, but we did hear plenty of English as well.
And surprisingly, quite a bit of Scandinavian languages as well.
Yeah.
We noticed that as soon as we kind of entered Dansk, so like the Dansk area, and here in Sopot as well, you do find kind of like Norwegian people, Swedish people, Danish people, and which is super interesting because you don't really see that anywhere else in Europe that much.
Yeah, there's probably like an easy access boat or ferry from the Scandinavian countries down here to beautiful Sopot.
So if you're ever in the north of Poland, make sure to include Sopot on your travel list.
Absolutely, it is a must-visit destination in the Tri-Cities. Right now anyways, we're back in Dansk and we're gonna go and have ourselves some dinner. So that's all from us today. My name is Luke.
My name is Naomi.
We are the Two Mad Explorers.
And this is your reminder to keep exploring.
See you guys in the next video.
Thanks for watching.
Ciao, ciao.